Convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive. We welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with their opponents. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! Mike 55. 180. Blue Dan. Mike 55. 55, Mike.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are so motivated.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Left. Regular. Switch gears. Watch out.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Lion. Check. Crunch.
They're going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that play. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the first quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Okay, baby, let's go.
The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 score as they start first and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down, here's Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to take a look at the tablets. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They go play action here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That catch good for only a yard. Third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Right. He's done.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. He comes back with one complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Eagles defense able to hold it. They start on the ground here at Sanders. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Hurts. He's going to get this down to Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, we get everybody he just snapped out there.
What do we love to say? Get those guys into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and he puts it in for good measure.
Being chased, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Oh, don't be scared. You smell that checkers draw.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they fall over time, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game. Ground and pound.
And I don't think we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They were pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at about the 14. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in. Because they were really going the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
They are. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm making my presence felt.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
There's a familiar sight. T.J. Watt with a sack. And remember last year, he was in the running for Defensive Player of the Year, and he earned it because he's been the top 10 in the league in sacks for 2 straight seasons. Really, really difficult to block coming off the edge.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hey, check. 58's the mic. 58.
Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no
Brandon,
problems
all
with me.
things considered, They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This time he'll look to throw. Able to hit his shot through Claypool. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. That one good for 16. The run will continue. There's a throw. Running back, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Bring it. Bang, 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 bang.
They give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
You got him.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt
2
that one.
minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get out of here, man.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On play action, they'll throw.
Kill.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now back to throw.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
And this is caught at the 8. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Mike 50. Hey, alert. Mike's 50.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's got it up and through. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They're going to put them deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
There's something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
4 down.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went to 2. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He's going to let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Pay attention, pay attention.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And some room to maneuver. And all the way down to the 12. A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they won their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go, let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with their here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Nice play, man.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
19, 18. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From the shotgun. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. You're not ready. You're not ready.
That ball complete to Isabella. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. First and goal. Flush to his right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool there to make the grab. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor? For the improv, it means great character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Watch the pass.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the second play.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Yeah, I like to see that.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Mike 51. Mike 51.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. They have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by USC man Adoree Jackson, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you know, there's interceptions thrown.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Pace.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's got room. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 5. 36 yards on the play.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big-time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends.
We want it. Come to Mo. Hey, 58 is a mic. Go second. We got to get the ball.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here we go, D.
Touchdown, Steelers! He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything. Just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. At about the one. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Get ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control and see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Set, Cowboy 80.
Mike 51.
Here we go, here we go. 50.
Now they try the right side here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Forced out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Watch twist.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to this one caught by Isabella. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Rabbit. Set, go.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
We got him.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
Mike 50.
Eluding the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Come on, fella. Baby, good job up front. Let's get it in. Come on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Here's a ball swung out left to his running back. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Flushed out right. From right side here, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Now a dump off here complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Escaping the pressure right. This ball complete to Rager. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Pass.
Mike, 55.
Second down. Here's Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my... motivation before a big scene. Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets it.
And you have to find a way to disrupt the rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's off inside the 5, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't, and also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys, but being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Eluding the pressure right. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Like he'll throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
58, the mark.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I got him.
Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over.
That was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on the...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Let's go, baby. I see you over there, boy. I like that, boy. Way to go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, They boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.